Hey guys, back in the garage again. I want to start off by saying, Debbie, thank you so much for the shirt that you got me. And I know that they say the camera adds about 20 pounds to you. Um, I love it. I really do. Thank you so much. And I'm going to wear it. All right. And thank you very much for thinking that I might grow into it. So, game plan for today, I want to vacuum out the interior, clean it all up. I want to clean this up too. I'll vacuum off whatever's hanging from there. And hopefully get the headliner in. So I'm hoping to get the game plan is to get the headliner in and get the front glass in. I still have to paint this up again. I got to put another couple of coats on. So as the day goes on, I'll do that. And really just trying to finish whatever we can because a friend of mine might come here. I think maybe Thursday to wet sand and polish the car out. It's going to take him a couple of days, so we'll see. And a lot of people are asking me, like, "Al, what color is that?" It's a factory color. It's a 1969 Camaro. It's a dusk blue. I forgot what the paint code is. When I get a chance, I'll take a look at it really quick and I'll see what the paint code is on it. But it's dust blue. It's actually the same color as my son's car. But when you put the car inside or at night, the shades actually change. During the day, it looks a little bit lighter. And as the day goes on, it gets darker out. The color of the car gets darker out. And it looks really nice under the lights because it's got a metallic in it also. A slight metallic, but it's there. So this is my favorite color blue right here, dust blue. And it's funny because whenever my son and I we would take our cars out, if we would go somewhere, and like my son's car, we that was a very quick build. We put that car together really fast, and he actually was like a daily drive. He would drive that car every day. He drives it a lot now, but not as much as he used to. But he still drives it a lot. And when we put the car together, so we really didn't put a lot of money into the car. We did all the work ourselves. And what kills me is my Camaro, my Rally Sport, is my Super Sport. It's a Super Sport with the Rally Sport package. Uh, I probably got 10 times more money into that car and time and labor and everything into that thing. And people just gravitate right to my son's car. It's amazing. It's like my car's not even there, and I'm very happy for him. I'm pretty proud of him. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go with this color because I wanted to give this car the best opportunity it had for somebody to not even care about what motor was in it. So and it's probably going to shame them into putting probably like a small black in it or a big black, but this just the way it is. It's a cool car no matter what. I think anyway. So you know me. Enough babbling. Let's have some fun with this. Here we go. All right, let's vacuum this out real quick. Get it as clean as we can. We got to speed this up. Here we go. All right, guys, it's all vacuumed out. Real quick, I still have to clean it up in here, seam seal it, and you know, just clean it up. But what I'm gonna do now is I actually want to get this headliner done. So what I normally do, it just kind of takes the guesswork out of it. See these rods right here? I'll just make a mark right here, so I know which hole to set them back in. Over here. And it's funny if I did, five headliners, I think all five cars had them in different holes every time. So I guess depending on who was working on it that day when they were putting the headliners in, I guess depend on what hole they put it in, I guess. So, but I'm going to finish doing that around. I'm going to do it on this side here. Let me get this done. So it's two front, a bottom, and then back. Then I'll take these rods out. And it's really, I got to tell you, I can't tell you how important it is. When you take these rods off here, there's four of them, just run them through a wire, like use a wire wheel or something, or sand them down nice and smooth, because it makes it so much easier when you slide it into the new headliner. It doesn't, like, the material doesn't grab on it. So, that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the headliner out on the floor. And then, actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the rods first. Once the rods are clean, I'm going to lay the headliner out on the floor. I'll set the rods in it, and then we'll start hanging the headliner. All righty? Give me a minute, all right? All right, let's get these headliner bows out of here. Clean these up. Oh, good, I didn't break the plastic. Oh, come on. Come on. Sometimes they come right out, sometimes they fight you. Okay. Did you ever have one of those days? Me too. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm trying. Oh, thank goodness. I'm trying not to break these plastic clips that hold it up on the ceiling. Sometimes they come right out, sometimes they fight you. Okay. There we go. I believe these two are the same length. Yeah, these two are the same length. The first two are the same length. The middle one and the back one are two different lengths. Let's see if I can get. Move around a little bit. Try to take it out. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Let me show you what they did. If I can get this phone off here. All right. This right here, they zip tied it. So I have a new clip. So I'll change that clip. I'll get this rod out. Once I get these rods out, I'm gonna just run them through the bench wire wheel. I'll run it through a few times, just clean it up really good. And then there's one other rod that's kind of stationary, which is this one right here. There's a long, that right there. So really with a headliner, at the halfway point, you're really just grabbing this half and pulling it that way. And then you're grabbing this half here and pulling it this way. So it's not like you're pulling it when you stretch these headliners. It's not like you're stretching it from all the way. It's grabbing from all the way from the back to the front. It's really midpoint, So you pull it. It's hard for me to explain, but I'll show you when I'm going to put it in. Okay. So let me set this phone back up and get the rest of these out. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can't crook it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me get a pair of cutters. Get that out. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. I know what I'm doing, I swear. A little bit, maybe. Oh, come on, let go. Oh, it doesn't want to let go. I'm going to spin it around. Ooh. There we go. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll spin this thing around just to try to loosen it up in the hole in there before you can actually get it out. So the back ones are a different size. The shortest, it's the two front are the same size. Going from front to back, the third one is the longest one, and then the fourth one is a little bit shorter, but it's still longer than the other two in the front, if that makes any sense. But I'll show you as I lay it out, okay? So, all right, I'm going to get these cleaned up. Give me a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, what I'm going to do, here's the headliner right here. I took the headliner out of the box. It's it here. That's the color. The whole interior in this car is all dark blue. That's why, it's another reason why I really wanted to go with this blue. The best way to find out which is the front of the headliner and which is the back of the headliner, the front of the headliner has more of a space right here. The back, it's a lot shorter. All right, it's about 4 inches longer from where this rod is right here. And I've made that mistake more than I care to admit to. Well, I'll admit to it. I've done it twice. I put the headliner in backwards. You can't, when you snap it in place. As soon as you go to set it, you know it's wrong. So, but it took me 2 times to realize it, and now I don't think I'll make that mistake again. And hopefully, my mistakes will help you. All right. So now you have the two front. These two are the same length. This is the longest one, and this one's just a little bit shorter. This is the back. It's just a little bit shorter than this one, but longer than these two. This one right here, that's that rod that's what holds everything in place. When you go to put the headliner in, this one rod right here, let me show you. This one rod right here holds it in place for you with these little clips, these little pins. What I'll do is I'll take that out, I'll slide it through the center. When all the rods are in place, I'll pick it up by this rod right here, and I'll hang it left to right in the center, and then I could start tucking the rear in, and when the rear's dry, I can go to the front, then I go to the left, and then to the right. I did a video on doing this, and it's pretty hard to make, I guess, doing a headliner interesting, but I gotta tell you, in my opinion, as long as you don't have seats in there, and you can still do it even with the seats are in there, but you gotta be a small guy like me, I guess. Headliners really are not that difficult to do. And I'm telling you this now because most likely I'm going to screw it up when I put it in this car. But out of anything that I've done, hanging quarters or doing floors, whatever, headliners, it's clean work. This is the heaviest thing you're going to pick up. And you just take your time with it. It's really not that hard. And like I say, I'll probably ruin it. I have to get another one. But the experiences that I've had with them, they're really not that hard to do. So I'm going to try my best to show you. And, if I'm very, very, I have a very tough time trying to explain myself. I'm more of a show. I can show you how to do it as opposed to telling you how to do it. But hopefully you'll learn how to do it with this video. If not, I had another video. Maybe you can learn from that one. Alrighty. So enough blabbing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start cleaning up those the headliner bows on there. So let me set you up. Let me see here. So what I'm thinking, as I take the bows out and I clean them up, I'll just slide them right into place where they have to go. All right, here's my real one. I can take this one out right now. And this, honestly, I don't even have to run it through there. It's just, it's really clean. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try this right here because I think this will. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm shocked. All right, this will get boring, so I'm gonna speed this up. Okay. Here we go. All right. So we got the. Sorry if I got you dizzy going back and forth over there, but I figured let me just try to speed this up a little bit. So I'm gonna pull this out now. This thing has those little like I guess like little metal points, and they're pointy because it has to puncture through that white material. And this is what I mean. From this rod back, it gets pulled, and then from here forward, it gets pulled. A lot of people think that it gets pulled from back here, from here all the way to the front. It doesn't. It's from this rod right here, you pull it back, and then from this rod right here, you pull it forward. So, like I say, I'm terrible at explaining. I'm more of a let me show you how it's done as opposed to let me try to tell you how. Let me explain it how it's done, I guess. See, even that, I'm having a hard time with it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to clean this up also. I'm going to slide it through the center, and then we're going to take that. We'll hang it, and then we're just going to clip it back onto here. We'll poke it through these little. Here, let me show you. It's so much easier. Like I say, I can't explain it. I got to show. All right. Okay. All right. See these little pins right here? The way they're bent? That pokes through the white material, and then you bend that back, and then now that headliner will hang. And then, like I say, you do the back, then you do the front. So, all right, give me a minute. I'm just gonna clean that up. I'm not gonna go back and forth with this. I'll clean it up, and I'll set it in the headliner, and then I have to show you something else too. Hold on a sec. Give me a sec. Here's another thing I do. I'll go left to right, and I'll find the center, and then I'll cut out like a little over 2-inch section of the white material. So when it sits on the bar, it can slide a little bit back and forth, and it just kind of helps you just like tuck it in a little neater. A buddy of mine owns an upholstery shop, and he's like, yeah, just cut that. He's like, it's like kind of like a little cheat code, I guess. So, but I'll show you when I go to do it. All right, so let me set this up. I'll be right back. All right, before I put this headliner in, I just want to show you what I did. The rods that go in here left to right, I space them evenly. It's like, 4 inches on this side, 4 inches on that side, whatever it comes out to be. And here's the center that I mark. You can see it through there. And what I'll do is I'll take a section of this out. Once I get it in place, I'll cut maybe from here over to here so you can see the rod. And then these clips will clip onto that rod. And it allows it to slide a little bit back and forth. That's what I was trying to explain to you. And I hope that explained it right, I guess. So I figured before I put that in, let me show you. So give me a second. We'll throw this headliner in. Yeah, throw it in. I mean, we'll just hang it in place. All right, I'll be right back. All right, that should work, I think. Whoops. Okay. All right. Here we go. Please don't screw this up, Al. Please don't screw this up, Al. And here is center. Once I throw this on here, I'll grab you guys so you can see what I'm doing or how this goes in. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Last one. Oh, you know what I should have done? I'm a jerk. Sorry, guys. I should have put the camera in the back of the car. All right, let me see. Oh, I got you guys. Hold on. All righty. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Those are the metal clips I was showing you. You can see them. That's how it goes in, all the way across. Now I'll take these and I'll bend these up. That holds it in place. And then what you do is I'll take the back, I'll stretch it to the back, and then I'll stretch it to the front. Then I'll go to the left side or right side. You can do it in whatever order you're comfortable in. But I'm just used to doing it from the back forward, from the driver's side to the passenger side. I don't think it really matters where you start, but that's just how I started doing it. All right, so give me a second. Let me see if I can set the camera back over here so you can see what I'm doing over here. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, let's jump in with both feet here. I hope I'm not in your way. I'm probably in your way. I'm always in your way. I'll just bend these tabs up. So we know this is going to stay there. Yeah, I've done this. I've made a mistake twice on this, having to do this and then redo it all over again. I'm going to show you what I was talking about now with these marks where I make them, where I cut them. Here, I'll show you what I do. I'll cut it like this. Let me see. What I do is, oh, I gotta tell you about this too. Here's something else that I do. All right. Over here on the ends, and I should have told you, I should have done it before I even put it in the car. I'll cut this right here. You got to poke this through. And then I'll cut it just as the turn starts. Right there like that. Again, just as the turn starts. And I'm always so nervous that I'm going to cut through the headliner. And I had actually cut through the headliner. Remember at Mr. Wilson's? Honestly, it didn't bother me that much because that headliner was so old. It wasn't even nice. You know, I didn't want to go through all the work, so I was a little careless with it. Not saying that I cut it on purpose, but if it did happen, it happened for the best, I guess. All right, let's see here. We'll cut this back just till about the curve. And the reason is sometimes if you don't cut those ends off, if you don't cut them back, like this right here, if you could see, it won't allow you to pull it a little bit one way or pull a little bit the other way. So you won't be able to get those wrinkles out. Ask me how I know. Just something else that I fought with. This is all self-taught. Nobody showed me how to do a headliner. I just figured how hard could it be? And it's really not that hard. It's really not. It's something that definitely try before you send it out and spend the money to have somebody put it in for you. Because this is something that's very, very doable. In my opinion. Like I always say. It depends on what I'm not going to say your skill level. Your confidence level. You know, you see what I'm doing now. It's not that hard. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to set it into the hole that we already made the mark for. This one here. Back into the hole we made the mark for. And then we clip it right into place right here. And that's that. Then we'll go to the next one. Oh boy. Now we pull it back, pop it into the clip. There we go. That's it. So this will allow me to go a little bit left and right. And I'll show you here. I'll cut it just up to about there. Just where it makes the turn. And it's still going to get pulled a little bit further. And the same on that side right there. Just right around the bend. And I'll do that for the front also. So give me a second. I'm going to switch the camera. I'll go to the other side. Because the back is pretty much done. All we got to do right here is, we got to spray some glue on here. Well, first we got to get rid of this old one. This old one right here. And that's where it actually comes in. It comes in. Here's the plate that it glues to right there. All right, so I'm going to do the same for the front. This way it's up and out of our way, and then we could slowly start working the headliner. Oops. Then we can slowly start working the headliner back and forth. All righty? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, gosh. All right, hopefully you guys can see. Well, we'll just do the same thing on this side right here. I'm going to make my marks. Oh. And so. Just take this out of here. This thing goes through, I tell you, it tears up your razor blades. Will this work? Yeah, that'll work. A little more. All right, we got to do the same thing on these corners right here. get the end out first. I feel like I'm chasing after this. Come here. There we go. I'm always so afraid of cutting the headline when I do this. I just gotta get done. I'm afraid to cut myself, actually. Basically, it's making me nervous. All right, let's get this one now. Yeah, doing headliners, it's boring to watch, I guess, and I'm sorry, but I can't make it exciting. There's just nothing you can do about it. I'll try my best. I don't even know any good jokes. But I don't want to fast forward this because I don't want you to miss anything. So you're going to have to deal with me, I guess, for a little while. There we go. Let's see. We're almost done with this. Once we get these bars in there, then we can start kind of getting the idea of getting the glue. I use 3M glue. I used to use this glue. It was called 1081. It's still out there. It's actually very, very good. But every now and then it's a little tough to get a hold of. But I started using this 3M, and I'll show you. And it's not bad. It actually works pretty well. So that's probably my new go-to spray glue now for headliners. I even use them for the vinyl top. Even work well for that. Oh boy, this is making me nervous. Change this blade. You're gonna go through a lot of blades doing a vinyl top. A vinyl top and a carpet. Oh, you know what? If you guys know, give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you something about a carpet where I found the best price on carpets. Okay. Oh, you got to do this one right here. And then I'll tell you where I found the best deal on carpets. Oh, how am I going to do this? The same way you did the other ones, though. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. You know me. I can't do two things at the same time. All right. I found the best deal on ACC carpet, which those are the carpets that I use. I like them. I've never had a problem with them. ACC, where are you guys? Oh, sorry. ACC, you could get those carpets. Generally, when you see them on, I guess, either eBay or wherever you go, they're probably around 2 and change, more or less. Rock Auto, believe it or not, go to Rock Auto and they sell carpets. They sell a lot more than just auto parts. I found the best deal on the ACC carpet was Rock Auto, and it was about $157 or something like that. I don't know if the prices went up or not, but I just bought the carpet for this car about a month ago, and I think I paid $157 for it. It's plus shipping or whatever, but it's still a lot cheaper than a lot of these places that I found on eBay. So if you're looking to get a good deal on a carpet, unless you can find one, take a look. If you guys know of another place that's got them for less, please let me know, because I buy a lot of carpets. And like I say, Rock Auto, they seem to have the best price on carpets. So, let me know if you guys. Listen, I don't make any money. This isn't an advertisement. This is none of that stuff. Like I say, if I find a good deal on something, I like to share it with everybody. Because it's we're all into this. This is what we do. This is what we enjoy doing. So, let me see if I can find where front. Let's see if I can get this one in. Oh, there we go. And here we go. There we go. So now, it makes it so much easier to work in here once these are up. And let's see if I can find. I know I got the screws in there. Yep, here's one. And like I say, always put the screws in when you take them out, like the seatbelt screws and everything. Always put them back in place once you take the seatbelts out. Set the screws back in, and then when you go to put these when you go to put these headliners in, you could just feel for the screw and you just push it through, or you take your screwdriver or your screw gun and you slowly screw it out and it just pokes a hole through and it comes right out. So it makes it so much easier to find the screws as opposed to trying to fish for them. So, all right, what I'm going to do is, hold on a second. Let me get out of here for a second. Okay. All right. So this is pretty much in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, this is the glue that I use. Okay. It works very well. You get it on Amazon, anywhere. Like I say, I'm not advertising for anybody. With things like this, if I find something that I think will help you, I'm going to tell you. If I feel it'll make it a little easier for you, I'll tell you. So that's pretty much it. Give me a second. I'm going to grab myself a sandwich, grab something to drink, relax, and then we're going to hit this headliner. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this 3M, and I'm just going to spray along here. Then I'll make a mark on here. Well, first I'll make a mark. Let me show you. Like I say, I'm better off showing you rather than trying to explain it to you. Yeah. Oh, hopefully that'll. Let me grab a marker. All right. I'll just make a line. All right, across. Oh. Just to give me an idea where to stop spraying the glue so I don't waste it and get it all over the place. Okay. All right. Ah. That doesn't sound good. All right. Oh, we'll give that a minute just to set up. And then we'll set it. Okay. Give that about 5 minutes just to get a little tacky. Once it's tacky, once you set in place, it holds on pretty good. Then I'll take these. What do I do with it? Then I'll take these right here. And then I'll clip them right into here to hold the headliner. Just hold the headliner. Alrighty. So give that a couple minutes, let it set up, and then as soon as it sets up, we'll start setting the headliner. Alrighty? Give me a minute. Alrighty. Hopefully we can get this. I waited a little too long. I do with that bit? All right, so set the back right there. This is just windlace. Usually goes right here. I use it over here. You probably really don't have to. I just use it just as an extra set of hands just to hold it for me while the glue is still setting, but it should be fine. I should be able to put this on without that. But to me, I'm just so used to doing it. Like I say, I'm self-taught, so you stick with what works. So what I should have done was I should have sprayed this and that across. So while I was setting that would have time to get tacky. So it just saves you a little time. So now I'm going to spray that. Now we have to wait for that to get tacky. And once it's all tacky, then we'll pull it forward. While that's drying, like once that's set up and we pull it forward and everything, then we'll go to the driver's side. We'll pull it that way. Once that's all dry, we'll go to the passenger side and we'll pull it that way. And that's it. It's all done. No, I'm only kidding. A little bit at a time, but we're getting it there. All righty. So give me a minute. Let me spray that. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's spray this. That's it. Okay. We're going to let that set up. Oh, no, wait a minute. I got to do the back. I do this first. This way, when I'm leaning up against this like I was, I don't get all over my back. Now we'll let it get a little tacky. We'll see what my son and I can bang out while that's setting up. My son changed the hood bumpers. He lined up the hood pretty good. Not too bad. Alrighty, give me a minute. Be right back. All right, this should be tacky. I hope it's tacky. Oh yeah, it's tacky. Okay, I just want to stop, show you where we are. So we pulled it back from the back to the front. A lot of wrinkles, but we're going to pull it that way, and then we're going to pull it this way. And that should get most, if not all, those wrinkles out of there. I try to do the best I can. I don't have a heat gun, and even if there's little tiny wrinkles in it, the heat gun usually takes care of it. But I try to do it so you don't even need the heat gun because I don't have one. Alrighty. So give me a minute. What I'm going to do now, we're going to start on that side. This is still, I'm going to give this another minute or two, and then I'm going to hit that with the glue over there. We're going to pull it that way. We'll see what we can get out of it. Alrighty. Give me a second. Let me set this camera up over there. Okay. All right. See, my back's always told you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's spray this up right here. All right, this is all tacky. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to spray that side over there. Hey, guys. Give me 1 second. This way, while this is setting up, we can do the other side. Oh, come on. How do I do this? All right. Well, that one's getting all tacky. I'm going to set this one here. All right. Okay. Now that side should be all set. Well, it should be tacky. So we'll hit that side. We've got plenty of these. Okay. There. Okay. While we're doing the headliner, my son's putting all the window clips in, all the way around. Right there. Now we'll finish this up right here. All right, so we pulled it front to back, left to right. This is what we got so far. That'll get pulled down, that'll get pulled down, and then the sail panels go in. Then after that, oh, we got to do the light. I can see the bump where the screw is. So, not too bad. So we're just going to plug away, and we'll see how far we can go. I'm hoping to get, you know what I might do? I'm going to trim away the front windshield, the front area right here. And we're going to set the front glass because my son's here now, and that'll be huge. And then we can finish the rest of the stuff either today or tomorrow. And I think tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, I believe my buddy's going to come over to start wet sanding the car out. So it's going to take him a couple of days. So we'll see. All righty. So let me see what I can do. Let me just finish trimming up the front of this, and maybe my son and I will set the front glass. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. My son put the tape on, all ready to set this glass. And while he was doing that, he put all the clips in and all around. So now, we put the stoppers in. I dry fit the glass, put the stoppers in so we knew the height. So now when we set the glass, we don't have to worry about getting the stoppers in or anything. It's just plop it in and let it go. So we're gonna put that in now. All right. Oh, and I trimmed this out. I trimmed the headliner out of the way. Because it's so much easier to do the headliner without the back glass, the front glass, the back glass. You know, when that's out of your way, it makes it so much easier. All right, if you want to pull that tape off, buddy, we'll set the glass. All right, shall we? Okay. Yeah.
I think it came out well.
I think it came out great, didn't it? Wow. That's okay. I just don't want to. Gotta go over the camera. Oof. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Don't let it touch the bottom. All right. All right. Once you get around, now what I'm going to do is keep going around. Keep turning. Hold it like that because I want to stick my hand around the post and grab it. All right. So you got it?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Now I got it, so you can do the post now. Get your hand around the post.
You got it?
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Now, hold on. I don't want it touching the bottom.
I'm not touching it.
All right. We'll bring it up to the top. Like where you are, left to right. Be where you got to be.
It's got to come a bit towards me.
Go ahead. You good?
It's touching.
You're on?
It's touching in the middle.
No, okay, that's good. Are you good left to right? Like from me to you?
Yeah, push it towards me a little bit.
Okay.
As much as you can go.
Yeah, can you get a finger in there?
Yeah, like a knuckle.
Is the gasket all the way on?
No.
Got to go to you more?
Yeah.
All right.
That should be good.
All right. I'm good here.
All right. You want to come over and check it?
I'm sure it's good. That's
I wouldn't press it if I were you.
no. No. That's crazy. That's this right
Yeah,
here.
that's weird.
That's because of this right here.
Be gentle.
And I'm just going to go up and down until it just mushes it. I'm not pushing down on it. You see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah. Is it working?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's coming down. I don't want to, I'm not really putting a lot of pressure on it. I'm just going more up and down than anything.
You just have to put a bunch of silicone there.
I'm going to do it anyway because I don't want these things. I'll put a sealer on there. I don't want these things leaking. You know.
I don't think that's going to do anything because it's just going to settle back up again.
No, when this gets hot, I'll crank the heat up and this thing's just going to melt right into place.
Looks good enough.
Looks, yeah, I like it. You have more room on this side than I have on my side. If we can come to Mia here. Hold on a second.
I have more room or you have?
I have more room here. That's okay.
Want to take off this cardboard for the phone?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Glasses in. I'll go around, make sure it's set. First, I'm going to crank the heat in here. Get it nice and mushy.
This one clip is like real loose, but I don't think it's coming out.
That's okay. It should be loose. When the chrome trim goes on, it pushes it out, so it locks it so it can't come up. All right, so the headline is almost done. The front glass is in. I just got to go to Jodas tomorrow to grab the back glass. And he might be done with the grill. I told him I'm not really in a rush, to be honest with you, with the grill. It's just something that I got to store somewhere because we got to get the grill. This all has to be detailed out. But it's just so muggy and humid out that tomorrow's another day. I'll crank up the heat, try to get this place as dry as I can so we can maybe paint that. But if not, we got time. I mean, we got so much more to do. Here's the headliner. So far, still got to do those corners in there. So I'm probably going to bang out those corners and then call it a day. So, I mean, it's moving along. All righty. Give me a minute. Be right back. All right, guys. I was going to do the sail panels and stuff in the back and finish all that off. But this video is so long. What we'll do is tomorrow, we'll finish off the sail panels and everything. We'll throw the back glass in it. And I don't know. We're just going to keep plugging away, see how far we can go. Because I don't know if my buddy's going to be here tomorrow or the next day. Or who knows when he's going to show up. I don't know. So we're going to plug along. But for now, I'm going to stop because this video is just so long. Okay? And I just wanted to keep you posted on what's going on with Cali. And Cali's slowly getting there. We got the windshield in and most of the headliner done. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. And you guys take care of yourselves.